About it at 8:30.
Thank you, Joe. Well, after fleeing political persecution from the Venezuelan government, writer Oscar Heck now calls Canada home. He recently released a book that describes his escape from his home country, and he'll be at the KW Book Expo this weekend. First, though, he joins me in studio to talk about escape from Venezuela. Good morning, Oscar.
Good morning.
So tell us more about your life in Venezuela.
Oh, my life, it's a long story, but I'll try to make it short. I spent 50 years there, and 22 of the 50 years, I was there physically during that time. And I first went there as a missionary when I was 17, and that's how I got to know Venezuela. That's how I fell in love with Venezuela. I fell in love with the Venezuelan people, and basically dedicated myself to seeing what I could do to help the poor. That's how it started. And eventually I became a correspondent for Venezuelan matters. But the government eventually didn't like what I was talking about. So they tried to shut me down. In 2015, I ran across a drug trafficking operation where the government was involved directly. And I was kidnapped 5 days later and tortured. Lucky I escaped. And then I was living in hiding for the last 10 years until I was able to escape, which was last year, 2025.
Wow. How were you able to leave? I mean, how did that
Well, it took me about a year of preparation because I was living in hiding for about 10 years. And because Venezuela is such a, I don't want to say it this way, but I guess the best way to describe it right now is it's a backward society. So you have very little communications, very little government organization. It's a free-for-all, basically. So I was able to hide pretty well. But then in 2024, the government finally found me because somebody revealed my whereabouts, yeah. And so they put a gun to my head physically, and that's in the book. And so I decided it was time to leave, and it took me about a year to prepare because I was in bad physical shape. Anyways, took me a year, and I escaped physically by growing my hair long, dressing differently, and just going along by bus, like from town to town, and then getting to the border. And crossing on foot, making sure I wasn't going to get. I was ambushed right before leaving, crossing the border into Colombia, and that's the way it went that way.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why is it so important for you to document and share your story?
Oh, that's a very heartfelt thing on my part. The Venezuelan people, the real people, about 80% of the population, who lives in poverty, basically, and extreme poverty. They're very humble people. They're very nice. And because of that, the people who run the country have traditionally, and even more so now, taken advantage of the people to a degree that's unbelievable. So when I came back, and I was lucky to escape, I'm lucky I'm here. I talked to my friend, Anna, who's in the book, who's Venezuelan, and she said, it's time to write the book. So
is Anna still there?
She's in Montreal.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
Yeah.
I mean, Venezuela's still rebuilding after back-to-back earthquakes last month. Yeah. Nicolas Maduro was captured by the U.S. earlier this year.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about everything that's going on in Venezuela?
Oh, I think anything that wasn't what it was is positive, because Venezuela was really at the bottom of the barrel, and it still is. To get out of that barrel, it'll take a lot, 30, 40 years, I would say, in my estimate. And the fact that something is being done, no matter what it is a gleam of hope for most people.
Are you in the camp that lauds what the U.S. did? Or
No, I'm in, that's the thing. No, I'm in no camp at all. I'm anti-political. What I care about, the only thing I really care about in terms of the Venezuelan people is the people. It doesn't matter who runs the country, treat them like they should with dignity, and that's it.
you must still have friends there and people that loved ones. Do you still talk to them?
Yeah, every day. Every day we're in contact every day with them. They're still like in shock from the earthquake. My shop, my workshop was right in the middle of the of it. And so they're reeling from that.
And you've been in Canada for how long now? A year?
A year and 6 months, actually.
How have things changed for you?
In where? Here in Canada?
Yeah. How has your life changed?
Oh, totally. It's like in Venezuela there was no like when I got here, the first thing that I noticed was everybody has GPS in their cars. That was the first time in 15 years that I've seen the GPS. So living in Venezuela, I had no internet most of the time. I had no electricity most of the time, no running water most of the time. Like 80% of the population, they live that way because I lived with the people. So I came here as like a culture shock, right? Yeah. A reverse culture shock.
So before we let you go here, do you have the upcoming event, the KW Book Expo? You're going to be there.
Yes.
Tell us a bit more about that and what you're going to be doing.
Oh, well, I'll be selling my book. And also, if people want to hear about some more of the details or anything about Venezuela, I know a lot. I've been writing for the last 22 years, 24 years actually, about Venezuela. And so if anybody's curious about Venezuela, about the terrors of Venezuela, about the crimes against humanity in Venezuela, although I'm not political, I do see how it is. So,
Oscar, well, congratulations on the book.
Thank you.
And thank you for coming in and telling us all about it. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Oscar Heck is the author of Escape from Venezuela. He will be, as you heard, at the KW Book Expo this Saturday, July 25th. The expo is from 10 till 3 at the Albert McCormick Community Center in Waterloo. It gets us up to 8:20 now on the morning edition. It's time to check in at the CBC Business Desk.